Hey, what's popping? I'm Kanyisilia Rosette, and today I'll be sharing my experience on how I dealt with grief and loss. I know that there is no right or wrong way of dealing with grief, there's only your way. And well, so I'll be sharing my experience. I hope it will help you. You need to understand that grief is a process, it's an emotional it's a complex emotional journey that you need to take. Therefore, do not rush the process. Do not be afraid of feeling pain and allowing and crying. Allow yourself to feel the pain and cry, because if you're trying to hide your own emotions and stop not cry about losing your loved one and stuff, it'll catch up with you in future. I'm gonna start with that because I did experience that. There was a point in my life I had where I was sick, not knowing what's the problem, but then it was due to not allowing myself to cry, feel the pain and everything. Cause when I lost my mother, I stopped crying. I felt like I was alone. I didn't have anyone to cry to go to talk about my own emotions and everything. And also I was stressing about a lot of things. But then few years later, I actually lost my mom in 2010. um yeah, it is now a decade, so it is way back. But then if you don't allow yourself to feel pain and you don't cry about it and not acknowledge that you are hurt, you probably have heard of a saying that says it is okay not to be okay. So get that it is okay not to be okay. I'm not saying go around crying to people and anyone, so but you need to cry, because if you don't, it's going to catch up with you in the future. So as I know that grief, it is a complex emotional journey. So and in we do not express ourselves the same way. So for someone, crying, it may be not something easy as a maybe you were never a cry baby or something, but then whatever, find something that you love and to do. Okay, going to my point two, try by all means to remain functional, to maintain your functional abilities, because when you are hurt or you are in pain, sometimes you don't have the strength to engage in occupations or do anything. You just wanna relax, lie down, chill, and not even chill, just stress, cry, or lock yourself in a room. You'll be drowning in your own thoughts, not knowing, actually you won't be knowing what you're thinking and stuff. But then I realized that cherish those moments, like cherish the moments you shared with your loved one, cherish them, remember them. So remember that you are not alone. Your social, I realize that social environment has the greatest impact in our lives. The people you do, remember that even if you lost your mother or parents or whoever it is, your spouse, remember that you are never alone. There are people who you can go to and talk express your emotions and everything that can help you. If you can talk to your friends, families, colleagues. Sometimes I find that speaking with strangers, or people not strangers, people I'm not close with, it does help. Because but I'm not saying going on, it does help to easy that burden and stuff. So by strangers, I'm not saying you can just talk with anyone from the streets or anything. But then remember that there are professionals who are trained to help people to deal with grief, like psychologists and others. So you can go and attend counseling. So just remember by all time that there's always someone out here who can help you instead of feeling alone. Also, surrounding yourself with people with positive mindset can help you a lot to remain active with your occupations or anything. Because for example, when I lost my grandmother, it was like I said that it was a week before my birthday. So my birthday is on the 6th of November, which is normally the time where we write final year exams. So I had friends who could help me with studying and stuff. There was one of my friends who was always there. Would see they'll come into my room and say, let's go and study, prepare for exams and all of that. So surround yourself with people like that, because as much as you need to grieve and everything, but you need to remember what that person loved, what that person would love you to be, want you to be. Because my grandmother, mm, would always encourage me, would say I should study, I should keep on studying no matter what. I just study. Even sometimes when I check up on her, she'll be like, no, were you studying and stuff? And I remember back then when I was still in high school, she will chase us. Like, she would chase me. She would wake me up at 4 a.m. to wake up and study. If I'm staying up all night and watching TV, she would come and say, no, go sleep or go study. Like, not that I was not allowed, but she would always encourage me to study. So after losing her, I made sure that I am gonna excel. I'm gonna pass all my modules, regardless of how I feel right now. But I'm going to pass so that I can make her proud, if wherever she is. So yeah, it does just make remember that whatever goals you set with that person, they you still remember them. You still don't shove them in the bin or something. Just keep on fulfilling your goals and everything, and never forget their guidance, their wisdom, or all the lessons they've shared with you, and everything. Yes. So according to Elizabeth, there are 5 stages of grief which are psychological. The first one is it's denial. It is normal to feel this. Like every time I feel like whenever you find out that someone is has passed away, you immediately, it automatically, you get shocked, and you're denying that the person has passed away. You'll be like, no. You find yourself asking questions like, how did it happen? I was with this person last week, I was with this person yesterday, I saw this person a few hours ago. No, there's no way that this person has died. It is normal. It has happened to me. Even after I lost my grandmother, I was like, no, it can't be. The first night I slept after they came to take her, I was like, I was sleeping. When I was sleeping in my dreams, I still had that thoughts would know she's alive. When I wake up in the morning, she'll be there and all of that. But it wasn't like that. Then I think it is psychologically proven and it is normal. So for number two, it's anger, where you'll be angry towards your loved one for leaving you, or you'll be angry that they left you. You feel like now you're alone because of they are gone, and you just become angry towards everyone, or not everyone, but you're just angry. You're experiencing anger emotions throughout your, I don't know for how long. But then, yeah. Then number three, it's bargaining, which is like where you'll be asking for wishing that you had spent more time with this person, or asking, crying and asking to why did this happen, when in all of that. Then number four, it's depression. Personally, I'm not sure if I did experience depression, because according to psychiatry, depression is when the definition of depression is pathological sadness. But yeah, I think it is. I did experience that. Then number five is acceptance, where now you are moving on, not moving on. You're accepting that this person has passed, and now you are ready to set new goals and move on with your life. And don't allow anyone to tell you that you need to move on. Forget about it. This person is gone. Just move on. No. I found that we should not move on from losing our loved ones, although some religions they may be against that. Now you keep on worshiping someone who's not there, or you keep thinking about it. Stop having those thoughts and all of that. But then I feel like if you're moving with, especially after reaching a certain stage of stages of grief, you'll be ready to set new goals and moving with that person. Not another thing that helped me was keeping on being active, like being active. Like I would, when I come back from school, instead of using the elevator, I'll always use the stairs so that I can exercise and be a bit. And also it can help you if you have enough time. You can try to do exercise. I'm not saying do extreme workouts, just do basic exercises. Even stretching, doing morning stretch, night stretches, they do help to relax your body and to relieve stress. So if you don't like exercising, you can try maybe writing a journal or a diary where you express your feelings there by writing and everything. Or you can try, I tried I used to create a lot of videos of me and my grandmother, then using our old pictures we took, and then I'll just watch them. Sometimes I'll cry, or and then but now that I'm healed, whenever I see her pictures, I I become joyful. I remember all the good things that we shared and all the wisdom she has shared, all of her wisdom and everything. Because even now, if you can see that I can talk about her not crying, because I realized that. So the reason why I'm able to talk more about my grandmother is because it's something that happened recently, and I didn't want to repeat the same mistakes I did when I lost my mother, of not crying and everything. Because now I want to improve on this. I have improved on dealing with grief and everything. I'm not saying it's okay that she's gone. There are times I feel like I wish she's still here, but then I am grateful for all the years I've shared with her. She has been my mom since 2010 and all this year. So yeah. Also, what helped me was praying, reading my Bible, and going to church. And the one of the so I'll share one of the verses. It's sort of one of the verses that helped me was Matthew 11 verse 28, that says, "Then Jesus said, 'Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give is light.'" So reading this verse is what helped me to realize that above all everything else, God is the King of peace. He does give us rest. So whenever you feel whenever I felt like I was weak, I would pray for God to give me strength. I'm not trying to enforce religion on anyone, but then as I've mentioned that I am a Christian, so it praying really did help me, and reading, knowing all these verses really did help me. Another verse that I'll share with you is Psalms 34 verse 18. It says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed." This verse also helped me. Another one was Psalms 30 verse 5, which says, "Weeping will be followed by joy, for his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may last through the night, but joy comes in the morning." So, and there are a lot of Bible verses where God says God comforts us in our darkness times and everything. So, mostly what helped me was relying on God, but praying, praising God, worshiping, going to church, and trying to encourage my family members as well, to encourage each other. So remember that there are always people. So the reason why I'm sharing my testimony is that on I think it's Revelations 11 verse 12, I'm not sure. It says they overcome by the blood of the lamb and the word of their testimonies. So praying, and this is why I am sharing my testimony, because if I feel like sharing my personal experience will help someone, unlike me reading the Bible, I'm not the Bible, unlike me reading a book and stuff, which is why I didn't want to dwell much on the stages of grief, because as they are, I don't want to say they are accurate, but then we're not all, it's not like a perfect sequence, like a linear equation or something. We experience different things, and then you may find that someone goes to denial, they go to anger, then the stages keep on, you keep on fluctuating between the stages. So remember that there's only your way, there's no one who can tell you would be do this and everything. I hope I was not too random and stuff. I know this video was actually hard for me to make, but I hope some of the things that I shared in this video will help someone. And thank you for watching, and I hope you may get well soon, and I'm praying that Lord may help you to restore your peace and heal you. And I hope that one day you will, not one day, that you will be healed, and you will look at when you remember all the memories you shared with your loved one that you lost, you'll be joyful, and you won't be crying or feeling sad or try to forget about them, because forgetting about someone is not gonna help. uh, that's it, guys. I don't wanna say a lot of things. Thank you.